Today, Kevin and I are going to be trying Straus Family Creamery Organic Ice Cream. We have the vanilla bean,
vanilla fudge swirl, and Dutch chocolate.
These were $7.19 each at Good Foods Co-op. So I will go ahead and tell you that Good Foods Co-op, they do charge more. So they're going to be more expensive there than you're probably going to find them at other places. But we bought these and we bought 3 others. So we will be trying more. So if you like this video, you'll want to tune in for that one. These are full pints and they are made in Petaluma, California. We're going to be trying the vanilla bean first. It is organic vanilla bean blended into sweet cream ice cream. Organic super premium ice cream. It says there's 3 servings in the container, 2/3 cup, 110 grams is 270 calories, or you can eat the entire pint for 810 calories. They are sealed. I have had these laying out for about 10 minutes.
Softens them up a bit.
Yeah, because they will rock hard.
That almost has a green tint to it.
I literally...
We'll be back.
I literally have ice cream all over me. We're gonna keep going. Okay, so and like I said, I laid it out, so it is a little soft, but just be careful when you're getting it out.
That almost reminds you texture-wise of like a homemade ice cream.
That is very strong.
It's very strong.
Vanilla bean.
And the reason I say it kind of reminds you of homemade is it almost melts into this like milky texture. Instead of a really rich, thick texture, it's kind of a milky kind of texture.
No, but I like it.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Because homemade ice cream always seems to, when it melts, it's like melting back into milk.
Right.
This is melting into milk.
So instead of it being really thick.
Right. Some of it's almost like a custard, where it's like a thick, like almost pudding-like consistency when it's melting. It's nice. It's a very nice flavor. You better like vanilla bean though, because it's just pretty strong vanilla bean.
Yes. I really do like it though, and I could eat the whole pint.
Yeah. Oh yeah. There's nothing wrong with it.
There's nothing wrong with it, and it's melting nice. But I like how it's also kind of holding its form too, and that way it takes me a little bit longer to eat it. Yeah. But it is melting really nicely in the bottom of that bowl, and it's very sweet.
Yeah, it's almost like I make a good milkshake.
Yes.
Like
yes.
A vanilla milkshake.
So that is absolutely delicious. You'll have to let me know, people in California, how much does this cost in California? I would be very curious to know.
It's organic, so it's probably going to be more expensive anyway, but...
but everything in California I know costs more too. Yeah, so I'm wondering, are we actually getting it cheaper than that's what I'm secretly wondering, is if it actually costs you more than what we paid for it. This is vanilla fudge swirl. Chocolate fudge swirled into vanilla ice cream. This is 330 calories for 2/3 cup, or 980 calories for the whole thing, the whole pint. There is some fudge, and I'm gonna try not to flick it in my lap this time.
Yeah, you definitely. Wow, that's a lot of fudge.
Oh yeah, you'll want to show that. It's perfect, yeah.
Good thing I got long arms.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't want to get all fudge, because I could literally get a spoonful of just fudge. That tastes like a fudge sauce you buy in a jar. Except it's a little thicker and a little grittier.
They had the vanilla bean, but they, I don't think they had just regular vanilla.
Yeah.
Like, what do they call that? Home churned, or what is that called?
Home churned. This is good. I don't love the chocolate. It's very gritty.
It tastes like what Kevin said. If you've ever bought like in a jar the chocolate that you put on top of a hot fudge sundae, that hot fudge.
Yeah.
That's what that tastes like.
Kind of reminds you of that flavor.
It tastes just like that.
Do you get that thicker, grittier kind of texture though?
Yeah, there is some of that in there.
It's a little bit of a grittier texture. And it's not sugary grit either. It's something else, but I don't know. It's okay.
I like though that
I think the first one was sweeter.
Even I do think the vanilla bean came across as sweeter. Yes, I agree. But even if you don't get a hunk of that fudge, it has melted nicely in the bottom of the bowl with the vanilla. So you're still getting a nice chocolate flavor. Even if you don't get like full on fudge, you're still getting that chocolate flavor in with the vanilla.
Yeah, I don't mind the flavor.
I do like
it's
it.
the texture that is more than anything.
Okay.
What you got dropped?
I know. This is the, yeah, I know, I'm just a mess today. Dutch chocolate, rich and delicious with organic Dutch cocoa. 270 calories for 2/3 cup, or 800 calories for the whole pint. And there's really nothing to see here, just dark brown. And you'll want to lay these out. I mean, I've had them laying out, and this is the last one we're getting to, and it still is really fun.
Yeah, it's not like rock hard, but it is firm.
Well, you see I'm having to stick my spoon to it like that to get it.
Now see, that has that little bit more of a thicker texture when it's melting. Not bad chocolate, it's not very sweet. It does taste like more of a cocoa flavor, doesn't it?
Yes. I actually like the quality of it. I do like it's a darker, it's a much darker, richer flavor.
Yeah, kind of like a baking cocoa kind of flavor.
Yes. So it doesn't taste like a milk chocolate. It doesn't have the sweetness that like a milk chocolate would have, or regular chocolate.
I think that's what's missing, sweetness.
Yes. It almost, I'm not going to say it tastes like diet, because it doesn't.
No.
It still is a nice, rich chocolate. It's just less sweet is all.
Well, it is only 800 calories for all of that.
Right.
And some of the other chocolates you get are 1,000 or more.
Yes.
Per thing.
So I do think it's great quality. I think if you want a darker chocolate ice cream without all that super, super sweet flavor, then this is right up your alley.
Yeah.
I think you would like this.
Yeah, I'm more the Wendy's Frosty kind of chocolate.
Which is
kind of
very
chocolate I like.
sweet.
It's very sweet and malty kind of.
Yes, that's very sweet.
This
It's
is
a
more
big
cocoa.
difference. Yes.
The only one I personally would buy, and this is 100% personal preference, no, not speaking to their quality at all, is the vanilla bean. Because the other two just weren't sweet enough for me.
Right.
But the vanilla came across as pretty sweet, which I just really liked it.
My top two are the vanilla bean, and then I do like the fudge, but the vanilla bean definitely number one. I'm with you on that.
I like the fudge swirl okay. It's just, like I said, the texture of that fudge is gritty to me, and I do not like gritty kind of textures.
Right,
So,
I understand that.
yeah.
Well, like I said at the very beginning, we have 3 more of these to try. These were like the base flavors that we got, so I wanted to try these first. I'm thinking the other one might have maple, one of them might have mint.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, I think one of them was maple, and I believe one of them was mint. I don't remember though, so it'll be a surprise for us too when we try them. But I'll have pictures of each one of these up close for you at the end, and thanks for watching.